coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. And birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I gotta send this out so it gets retweeted and people can find us on X. I know I've got a couple people on X who watch every single morning, and I thank you so much. Oh, we got someone on Facebook this morning. Whoever that is, good morning. Thank you for watching. Let's see. We have Lori Ann in here. We've got Chinemesis. Good morning. AVA's here. He's third. You're slipping, Kanu. We got Tim. You have the wrong day in the description. See, I did change it. I started it and then I stopped it because I realized I hadn't updated it. So let me take a look real quick. February 8th. Yeah, it should be correct everywhere now. I did correct it. When I initially went live and then ended it, that's why I didn't mean to go live. I really didn't. I was clicking on, they have the channels right next to go live, and I thought I was clicking on the channels. Lulu's in here this morning. Patty Screen is in here this morning. Dennis, Tammy, Roy, good morning. Denise, Paul, Kathy, Jessica, Jeff. I hope I got you guys all. I'm trying to make sure I get you guys all. How are you all doing this morning? I've got my new articulating arm. So you guys will be able to see this, but it's no longer in my way. I actually bought this off of Temu, and I'm going to do a review on it. I already like it. I already do. And I've got my coffee heater right there. It is warm. It's keeping the coffee warm. I've started getting notification. I didn't get them for a long time until you were ending. Yeah, that's I find the Rumble notifications come like they always come like within the first few minutes. YouTube notifications, like they do come. You do get the notifications, just they're very spotty. Like I'll be an hour into a stream and they'll come in. Was you copied in the email bubble sent to Megan and Doug? I do have it, and yes, I am going to get into it. I didn't want to jump right into stuff. Um, you guys like my new quilt on my bed? I bought that one. And what? Some of these things that people post, it's like, yeah, I don't believe you at all. I'm just scrolling through Twitter. I'll put my Twitter feed up. I don't like doing it until I get into my one list of news and information, because there are some accounts that I follow. They're fun accounts, they're veterans, but sometimes things that could get the stream taken down appear on the feed. Oh my, I think I found a story that we're gonna. Oh, Slug is here. I see Skipper's Grandeur account got banned for not being gay enough. True. All right. So this is a mom and a daughter who fly 6 hours to crash a stranger's wedding. Let's watch this. And where am I? I should be down in the corner. There we go. Okay.
Did I meet the love of my life at this wedding? No. But it was a lovely wedding. Beautiful. I looked very nice. And I've got some quesadillas coming to my hotel room, so we all win sometimes.
Okay, I don't care about her makeup.
This liner.
No, the lip liner.
Okay, what about the eyes?
The eyes are good.
I like yours.
My hair?
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
But you don't think the eyes, like the
The eye looks good.
It's a good look otherwise. It just needs to be blended a bit.
Yeah? You gonna wear flower in your hair?
I'm not a
Think
big
about it.
fan of that
Yeah,
little
big- one of those
pale
big ones.
women
Big
do
like
on their eyes. I'm just like,
My rate
really?
for the list.
What do you think of a win like this?
What's that? Yeah,
That's nice.
that's how you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice. I like it straight like that.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, I think I've seen this brand. That's good to know.
Okay, is this even enough?
Yeah,
It's
that looks
completely
great.
even.
I'm proud of myself with
I
that
know
one.
under pressure, right?
Yeah. Fuck. A little bit of this one.
What?
I don't want to go crazy.
You want to put a rose in your hair instead? Pink rose?
If we're all wearing roses, it's a little much.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't wear one rose. All around, right? Because Sophie, you're pretty
Come
much.
on,
all
get on with it.
petals.
Maybe I should just put the dress on and then decide.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, whoa! Ah, check this
You
out.
don't keep the dress.
Oh
It's just a lot of brown.
This is so nice. Your nips are nipping.
Yeah, I like
They're
that.
like no bra.
There's no bra.
Look how amazing.
no bra.
Join me.
Yes, the nips to the nips.
That look amazing. Oh, John, you think he's a good catch? For
Yeah.
me?
Sure,
Do
for
you
you.
think at a wedding he would have come up and talked to me?
No.
No f***ing way. So if you see someone that has something going on, go out, go ahead, put your flirt on, watch the drinking, because I don't want any tears at the end of the evening.
I'm not crying.
No want to. Actually, you're gonna have to do that on me now, please, because I didn't have anything to do that with. Just a little, please. Do any just feel I look a little pasty. Don't you think?
No.
Like I could be a. Ooh, that's
So I could
better.
do
Like
this
that.
lip liner.
Okay, let's see. Have to be glossier. That's what's wrong now. Yes, that's a good color. Don't you think? Take a peek.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good color. Yeah. Oh, why did you need it?
Maybe it's kind of nice like this because I have a sparkle in my eye. Classic.
I don't get
Which
this
is
video.
this?
Why is this on a news site?
Why add more, right?
Yeah, why add more?
I think that's good.
I like it.
Both of them?
Yeah, it's like asymmetry in a nice
Okay.
way.
Fun. Let's go to what did.
I don't get why this is mom daughter flies 6 hours to crash a stranger's wedding. I don't get the point of this. Sorry. How is that news? This came from the New York Post. I didn't get okay, so I have the email. It was not sent to me. Bruce knows better because I've already told Bruce, based upon his previous emails and his messages to me, that it was harassing communication and to stop um harassing me. So I don't think Bruce will send me another email. He knows if he does, he runs the risk of me being able to file charges against him. But I will get into that email. I'm just looking. Oh, all the lawsuits against Doge. Yeah, those aren't going to be. They're saying that Doge doesn't have authority and stuff like that. Guess what? The president stood up Doge. The president is having them audit executive branch um, agencies. That's perfectly within the president's power. Like, yeah, there's going to be hiccups where these judges can stop some stuff, but um, Wise Angel did say something. I had fun with Wise Angel on her stream the other day. She did a tarot card reading for me. Free titties. Okay, slog. Oh my god. This boy. Wise Angel said, "Tell the truth, Mikey. Go out with your makeup on every day." Um, you know, I actually like most women without makeup. You know, special occasions, I get it, but I really don't like. I'll give you my honest opinion. Women who wear a ton of makeup really make me wonder if they're women or trans women, because trans women have to wear a ton of makeup. They do not look feminine at all. So they need a ton of makeup. So when I see a woman with a lot of makeup, I'm like, I'm looking for an Adam's apple. So I don't really care about Terry Bradshaw. The constant search for love is becoming more and more tiring, especially online, where getting to know someone can feel less personal. Okay, that's because most women just want, uh, and I'm telling you this as a single guy, they just want attention. They're not really looking for a connection. I've seen that so many times. Um, and I'll give you an example, real life example. I had matched with some women. I even went on like coffee dates just to kind of like, see each other in person, make sure we weren't a catfish. And then when COVID hit, I then got text messages from all these women like, "Oh, hey, these lockdowns are crazy. How about I come over and make you a meal?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." Now, like women who had ghosted me. It was like, "Oh, now you want attention from me because you can't go to a bar and get it." Yeah, that's yeah. Bruce. Well, he didn't send me one. I did check. He didn't. He did not send me one. Uh, but probably because I was very clear with him. Like, look, and like I was using very direct language. I was citing um, actual laws, and I think that's why Bruce hasn't tried to mess with me. Is because I was like, oh no, I will file an anti-slap lawsuit against you right here in California, and you will have to come to California to argue that case. Like, and trust me, I I don't show your whole hand. That's why he backed off of me. That, and I think he looked up who the co-owner of this show was and realized, oh yeah, um, these guys have the means to fight and have been in legal battles before. Like, my business partner has been on the cover of the New York Times talking about his online activities. In fact, he was told if he ever comes onto Reddit again, he will be sued by Reddit. And he was told that by the CEO of Reddit. Uh, some of these news stories. Wow, that's left. That's all that's left of that Black Hawk. Wow. The slug says he's coming on to derail. You better hurry if you are, because I'm going to get into those emails, and I know how you are. You don't want to be a part of this story. Thrown to the Doge. uh, Former Hamas hostage released 491 days after he was kidnapped and his family was slaughtered. That is just so sad. Look at how emaciated this guy looks from before to now. Just such a shame. Oh God, here is Slug.
Fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. I forgot I was fucking muted. So, I actually found out that the Catholic Church is now going virtual reality. I sent you a video on Twitter, Micathan.
I'll check it out.
It's the one with the priest who electrocutes himself into VR.
Into what?
Let me actually pull it up. Somewhere in my archives of degeneracy. I say as I did 2 elderly tech support calls yesterday. So I'm going to heaven. I've dealt
Wasn't any of us, was it?
no, I did tech support for Megan, and then I did it for my actual grandmother. Okay. Here we go, everybody. So we start off this showing with "This is what the future holds, Grandma," tagging Megan, of course. Which, chef's kiss. But
I'll be right back. Grab.
no worries, chat. We are going to say all the slurs. It'll be fun. Yippee.
I'm Father Mark, and this is a blind water taste test. Evian. Holy water. Honey.
We're holy guys.
This is just so unhinged. It's great.
Of course we embrace the intersection of the Catholic Church and technology.
How do you like to baptize?
Well, when I baptize, I don't just...
Like, turning the Catholic Church into podcast bros fits so well just because of the comedic value.
You don't dip?
Well, we all dip. But when I dip, I also scoop.
Oh.
Get ready with me to read Last Rites. Jeannie Garoppolo just called me, and apparently her father's a total goner. Coffee time. So before God deletes his soul forever, I'm going to upload him to Catholic Cloud.
This whole video is so unhinged, chat. It's unhinged.
Is that really?
Maybe. I think that he is doing the Lord's work, hand to God, obviously. I think he's doing the Lord's work. Even Glory agrees.
Gochujang spicy Eucharist.
Oh yeah, that's legit. That actually happened to a treacherous friend of mine. This is the day in the life of a virtual reality priest. Meet my father, Mark Avatar. Now that the Catholic Church has created a cloud-based virtual realm, I'm able to do digital confessions.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I don't really fuck with my wife anymore, and something tells me I'm gonna be unfaithful tonight.
This sounds like a military priest. Like you. Oh, Mike, I actually forgot to ask. So, in the military, when there are priests on base,
Yeah.
do they get deployed too? Do you see a priest with a shotgun?
They do get deployed. We have an echo. Just FYI.
Oh. Oh shit, that's me. It's me. I shared the wrong thing. One sec. Let me fix this cuz I clicked the wrong thing. Chat, this is what you get when you avoid taxes like I do.
That's a bit loud. I'm gonna turn that down.
I think I fixed the echo.
Yeah, so when I deployed, our chaplain was actually a priest, but um, chaplains are not allowed I believe it's per Geneva Convention, are not allowed to carry a weapon. That's why they are assigned for the Navy. I can't speak to the Army, but
Well,
for the Navy,
the Navy has more stripper poles, right?
well, if that's what you want to call the steam pipes in the ships, sure.
Well, sometimes it gets cold on the water and they're like, boats.
Most people don't realize the stripper pole actually spins, so the girl's not spinning around the pole; she's spinning with the pole.
Wait, no. I've
Yes,
been lied by all of my whores. What the fuck?
but
All of the women lied. That's why
Navy
they're so short.
Navy chaplains are assigned an RP, and they are the personal security for the chaplain. So they don't carry a weapon, but they have someone with them to carry a weapon and protect them at all times.
Imagine a chaplain just popping up with a concrete filled Bible being like, the power of Christ compels you to shut the fuck up.
There is a chaplain in the Navy who he was a Marine, and he switched from one service to the other because he had became an ordained minister. But the thing is, he was a grunt, and he has a stack of ribbons to include a combat action ribbon, and he has gone viral. It said when the chaplain has stacked more bodies than you.
Well, yeah, he's got to build up his staircase to heaven.
But yeah, so yeah, that absolutely does happen. Obviously with priests. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could if you have someone who's never married, who and I'll give you. I had an S3 officer, infantry officer. His degree was in theology. He was going to be a priest, and before you become a priest, you have to. I believe I can't remember if it's a week or if it's a weekend, but you have to take time to go out to the world and reflect if you do want to take the vows. And he determined he did not want to, and he became he
He
became
went
an
to the RNC and he found out how many politicians have grinder. Walking through that convention, it's like bring, bring, bring,
he
bring.
became a grunt, and let me just say, he was banging everything that moved.
You know,
He was
chat,
telling,
a chaplain would not show up to my house. They'd be like, this boy, whoo, Lord help this boy. This boy is an idiot. He's an idiot.
I
He
always
ain't
had
getting to
fun.
heaven. He's getting into the special needs class.
Every chaplain I had, I always had fun with. Uh, I went to Catholic school growing up, so I have years of religious education, and
Oh, I thought you
which
were about to say religious trauma, and I'm like, ooh, Mike, do tell.
no,
Trauma.
I went to a couple forward-thinking Catholic schools where they didn't
Really?
just teach us the catechism; they also taught us about other religions. So when I got to college, world religions was one of my best classes. That was an easy A for me.
Dude,
Um,
okay, I remember I was studying the the Islamic Judeo-Christian religions in, like, first few years of college.
mhm.
God damn, some of the women in that class was hot. God damn. God
I
blessed me. but he also made me too stupid to flirt with them. So
What was
it's like,
funny about
look,
that
but don't
class
touch, boy.
is my brother and I had that class together because my brother is a year and a half older than me, and we both ended up taking world religions at the same semester. And I would be there on time. He would stroll in 15 minutes late, sit down next to me. This is what he'd be doing. Hey, do you know that girl over there? No, I don't know her. Okay. Let me know if you meet her. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get going. I'll get your notes later. That was my brother. In class. And
Oh, speaking of classes, oh
he passed
god.
with a B and didn't study at all, used my notes for everything. I
See,
did
that's called the Donald Trump way of education. Just stroll through it, take everyone else's work.
he
Allegedly.
like I was legitimately I enjoy religion and philosophy. Um, I wish I would have taken more philosophy classes in college, but I did take a couple. Uh, everybody, if you're into philosophy, you should read Epictetus, read his works.
I just view religion as a delivery system for really good jokes.
That it is. That it is. Uh,
Like like if I wanted to go into a church and ask, "Look, I'm going to be hosting an orgy, but I want everyone to be lubed up in holy oil instead of holy water. Would that be okay if you bless the oil?"
One of my favorite stories was the priest who had an orgy on the altar with two women.
I don't think that's realistic. It's not young boys.
That happened
Quote,
down in Louisiana.
Boston Globe.
And I believe I still follow the one girl who was arrested in that she was a dominatrix. And
Why is she being arrested? She got fucked.
um
Literally.
I forget it was
Could
she
it
was
be public
trespassed, there was
indecency?
lewd conduct, it was all this stuff. Like the priest, I've done some follow-ups on the story just to see because I was just like curious. Like the priest, oh my god, that guy's hit rock bottom. But she was
Wow.
doing quite well as a dominatrix. In fact, I think that got her a lot more followers, and she was doing
Oh
quite well.
yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of people that always need a spirit daddy to tell them what to do will always be like, "Oh, spirit mommy?"
Oh, she had satanic tattoos, like not
Chat, I will
satanic.
forever have the most vulgar mouth. I will make a semen cringe.
There's a lot of Christians out there that think things that are satanic really aren't, like, a lot of
Yeah,
pentagrams and stuff like that. It
they're
can be
just
satanic.
triangles.
What's that?
Pentagrams are just triangles.
Well, I mean, they're also used in other religions,
I
but
think so. I'm not too knowledgeable on that, but
it's
wouldn't
those
it
same
be in
Christians that'll tell you Halloween is Satan's birthday. Stupid shit like that.
Halloween is a capitalist failure on society in which we trick children into going into random people's front yards being like, "Give me your shit, motherfucker." That is called fucking robbery. But we're using children instead of guns. And instead of money, we get candy.
I
That's
said
not an orgy.
Wise Angel, I said orgy because that is how it was reported. So if anyone wants to go look at the story, and I think if you're having sex with multiple people on an altar, I would say that it probably is an orgy.
No, I feel like we need an independent review. Add more women. Add more women to the threesome. 4 is an orgy. 3 is a party. 2 is just like, okay, hi. We're just being feisty. I brought my friend. I
Have
didn't
you
want her
been
to
to
be
an orgy?
alone. I have, but it was just awkward because I got bored midway through and I'm like, oh, Oreos. So I just took the whole pack of Oreos and I was eating them,
They
watching
seem very
Netflix
awkward.
on
I've
my
never been to
phone.
one.
They okay, orgies are oh god, they are awkward when you get bored. When you're in it and just vibing, it's fun, but I get bored of people easy. And I'm like, damn, that pussy really is mid. These Oreos are fucking great.
Have you started following Just Cat Meme yet?
I have not, because I'm like, look, I open my Twitter on stream. I don't need Colombian women being like, ay, papicito, please.
Start a list. Put people like that, good follows who you can't actually follow.
I
Put them on a
would,
list.
but I am so stupid that I would pull that list up on stream. I am that stupid when it comes to Twitter.
'Cause
That's why I just go out and have sex and I don't look up pornography anymore. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm dumb.
Just Cat Meme goes through it, like he'll do things for a while, and like right now he's big into tortoise. But for a while he did a segment called Mids with Tids, which were women who were mids but had big titties.
God. I'm more of an ass man myself. Cause like tits are great and all, but I have nothing to grab, my guy.
That's yeah, I love Just Cat Meme. I've been following him for years.
I do have the Twitter bookmarked, so I'm able to just be like, ah,
There you go.
see, I'm not stupid enough to save it on Twitter because oh god, I was editing for this one. I'm just gonna call her an OnlyFans whore because her and I are friends enough to be that. And I needed to bookmark her tweets so I'm able to make sure I can do the highlight videos properly. This was maybe about a year or two ago. I pulled up the bookmarks and it's her getting plowed by like a piston dildo. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm live right now. And I'm like, I can't even be mad at her because I'm the idiot that pulled it up. I'm like, fuck. So I took the community guidelines strike, like, you know what? Yeah, no, I showed her pussy getting plowed. That's on me. God, if I wind up hooking up with a nun, I am going to somehow go to hell, I guess. But yes, chat. Remember, Space Latinas are now out. I'm gonna send Mike the link so he too can enjoy some Space Latinas.
I have been trolling people. I sent you some of my trolls. It is so easy to troll people by just starting off any sentence with "my pastor says," and you can put things that are not offensive, not controversial after it, but you will get people who come at you and are like, "Your
It's the
pastor is
internet.
probably, an idiot," or you probably give all your money to him." It's so
Dude,
funny too.
people on the internet are stupid as shit. Like I look through some like random Twitter threads and I'm like, damn, you live like this? You're that brain dead? Fuck, bro. I'm like, damn.
I do need to get into the emails. I
Yep.
don't think you probably want to stick around for that.
I do not. Have a great day. Remember, chat, space Latinas will be controlling the government. Geckos are not real. Salamanders committed 9/11.
Well, thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. I love Slug. He can derail me any day. I really don't care. So there are emails. Why did that not come? Okay, there we go. These emails were sent. Um, yeah, they were sent to various journalists. And the guy who says you're doing all this for content certainly is giving people online lots of content. So I'll read these. Okay. So this is an email from Bruce to Randy Shockett, but he CC'd a bunch of people. And yeah, they're reporting on it. And to start off, the very first line, we're going to show how bad of an attorney he is. Counsel, this email is shared with journalists covering the case with the admonition that they may report on its terms but not show it. Well, guess what, Bruce? That was not agreed to before you sent this email. That is why myself and others can put this email up. So there you go. Very first line. You'd think an attorney would know this, but no. We propose the following settlement. If your client will drop what remains of his federal lawsuit, we will A. Release him from claims for vexus litigation and any other statutory or common law causes of action based on filing and maintaining the federal action. B. Release him from Rule 11 sanctions based on filing and maintaining the federal action. And C. Not require a release of the claims remaining in the federal action, but only that the federal action be dropped. That's a free pass for Mr. Hales for abusing federal litigation. And he can still pursue the claims with Polymop for YouTube content in state court if he chooses, except on the dismissed extortion claims, which are res judica. The tortious interference claims will likely be dismissed on summary judgment according to the judge's statements. So this avoids that and lets him refile those. This offer remains open until 5 p.m. today unless extended. To be clear, this offer is made to Mr. Hales only and does not extend to your firm. He should seek independent counsel on the offer given to your firm's conflict of interest on settlement. If not accepted, we will request a settlement conference with the magistrate. Sounds like extortion. He can actually do this though. This is not extortion. It sounds like it, but this is negotiation in a court case. So he's legal in doing this. However, we'll get into what he may have violated. But yeah, pretty much he is assuming that his dismissal, which he does say a summary judgment. So his first summary judgment was denied. He's saying that he's going to try for a summary judgment on the tortious interference claims, and he's expecting that he's going to be successful. And while the judge did say it's a tall order, the judge did not issue a summary judgment. And that was, the judge indicating to Randy, hey, if you're going forward with this, it's probably going to be a tall order. That's fine. I think Randy could probably show some stuff. It'll be very interesting. And really, it's based off of what Shara has posted. But clearly, the judge believes defamation has occurred. And I've taken that, I believe that's very clear. And I've taken that from the judge's own statements in his dismissal. So for me, if I were Jeremy and Randy, I would say, yeah, no. This is just a threat. They're threatening to hold Jeremy accountable for vexatious litigation. Well, I don't think it is vexatious litigation. And I don't think the judge thinks that. I think the judge will have issue with him ceasing the journalist, the shared with the journalist covering the case. I think the judge will absolutely take an issue with that. You can't claim this is being done for content and then send it to people for content purposes. Like, he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. And I don't think that will be taken well by the judge. Let me get this one up here. There we go. And for on this side, let me pull it up. Oh, nope, that's not the one. Hold on. I'm going to go into the Facebook and pull it up. Just because I know it was posted there. So here I'll share my screen and show it on the so here it was shared to the fake group. Now this is, I'm assuming this is Randy's because it's blocked out. I think this is Randy's response. We'll see. Counsel, I assume you followed the rules of professional conduct and had both of your clients give you written consent to the publication of their settlement offer. If this is incorrect, please advise immediately. If you don't respond, we will assume you followed the rules of professional conduct, in which case this matter will be referred to the state of Ohio because it's a violation of the protective order and you are the agent actively delivering that violation. So this is third-party conduct or contact, and they're pretty much he painted himself into a corner. Either he didn't follow the rules of professional conduct and he is putting things out into the public sphere without a settlement offer, without his client's consent, which is a big no-no. Did the clients even, are they agreeing to this this settlement offer? They might not be, but to put it out into the public sphere is definitely one major thing. But if he is following the rules of professional conduct, and that's what Randy, I'm assuming it's Randy, that's what he's saying down here, is we assume he followed the rules of professional conduct, and he's communicating to Jeremy through journalists, which is third party conduct. So he's putting his clients at risk legally, legal liability. Oh, absolutely, this should not have been put out there. Like sometimes attorneys will talk about settlement offers publicly, but it's normally not a good strategy to do that. I'm just gonna go through. This is what I don't understand. Surely it's against the rules to involve journalists in any settlement negotiations. Okay, he's not involving them in the settlement negotiations, but he is trying to get his narrative out there. But again, I don't think the judge is going to be very happy about it. But it brings up a lot of questions. Bubbles may not have wrote this. Possible criminal disbarred lawyer Paint Chips might have written this, and that's possible as well. I don't know, but if a disbarred lawyer is working on this case and it's not being disclosed, that is going to be another problem with the court. Like, you have to disclose. You should really disclose everything to the court. Once you do, the you know the court will be like, okay, well, you disclosed it. It's fine. Like, only if it's something really egregious will the court say, no, you can't do that. Did they not get warned in the last case that Silverman was involved in to keep settlement secret? You should. You don't technically have to, but you should. But him saying, oh, this is for journalists not to post. The journalists never agreed to that. I never agreed to that. That's why I'm throwing it up here. I never agreed, and it's now a matter of public information. So yeah, I'm gonna report on it. I have a First Amendment right that when you say something's off the record, I have to be a part of that contract as well. And I never agreed to it. I guarantee any of the journalists that it was sent to have not agreed to that. Have you seen the ethics rules for protection? I haven't looked into them. They're pretty, like, they do vary from state to state, but they are pretty much along the same lines. I believe Bubbles is deliberately trying to get thrown off the case. If that is his strategy, that is a stupid strategy. like Oh, there's like judges don't like removing attorneys from cases, and I've had to fire an attorney before. And my attorney wanted to be fired, and I was like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Like, he wasn't doing what I was telling him to do. He kept arguing with me, and I was like, I understand what you're saying. I don't care. And he was like, well, this is gonna cost you more money. And I was like, I don't care. I'm telling you, I will pay the money. And he's like, well, then I'm just going to ask the judge to remove me from the case. And I said, okay, you can do that. But here's what the judge is going to ask me what I think. And I'm going to say, no, I want to keep you on the case. And I want the things that I've asked you for. And I go, and you're not going to be removed from the case. The judge is not going to, if a lawyer wants to be removed from a case and the client says, no, I want to keep him, the judge is going to make that guy stay on the case. And that attorney knew I had him. And I said, but if you get me the things I'm asking for, I will release you from the case. The night before our hearing on him being removed, um, he sent me all the stuff I wanted. And sure enough, guess what? It showed everything that I stated. And he wanted to be removed from the case. I was like, yeah, he can be removed. I'll go find another lawyer. And I did. I found him a better lawyer. Can't Bubbles be held accountable for all the bullshit motions that he's been filing and continues to file that have been denied? Not really. Like, is it annoying? Yeah, but it's his legal right to do so. He can, and here's the thing: the judge can be like, "Okay, I got your motion denied." Like, all he's going to do is just annoy the judge. That's all he's doing. So, by doing that, he's not hurting Jeremy. He's hurting his own case. And the judge is just going to be like, okay, yeah, submit all your motions, submit them all. I will deny them all. When out of federal court, Jeremy would have to start all over. True, but there's things with that. Like, I guarantee you, if it went out of federal court, Jeremy would file in Ohio court. And that's the whole reason for it to be in federal court right there is Jeremy's a resident of Ohio. Despite what they're saying of him being a resident in Florida, Jeremy gets to pick where his residency is, not Cook and Lynette and Bubbles. Shizzy pulled it and read it. He's violated so much. They're going to give him a lot of leeway, but this is going to be just another thing that annoys the judge. Why would Jeremy want us to go to state and start all over again? Yeah, he's not going to. Bubbles thrives on attention to the point he's self-sabotaging. Yep, 100% that is true. I could see where maybe he now sees that he's not going to get this case dismissed, and that's why he wants to be removed. I could see that, and here's the thing: if that's his strategy, and by doing this, it's a bad strategy. He's not going to get removed. Yeah, you as an attorney, when you take on a client's case, you have to work as hard as possible for that client. He's actually, by doing this, he's giving Lynette and John a reason to sue him. He really is. Hey folks, I'm gonna go get some more coffee, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back and I got my coffee. So Oh, John moved to his computer. This wasn't done for a settlement. It was done for content. Or do you want something? Yeah. JC is now starting stuff with Travis. Yeah. Like, I find it funny the judge said they have to go up all the telephone communication, then BB does this. I mean, I don't think the judge will have a problem per se with emailing. I think he's going to have a problem with this being sent to journalists. Absolutely, I do. Yeah, we'll move forward with the. He can still make all his motions. Fine, make a motion. It's just Bubbles doing more work and giving more work for the judge to do. That's all it is. But I do want to see. Um, here's what Bubbles said. Journalists covering this can see from the emails that they are only interested in exploiting as many proceedings as possible, so they'll reject an incredibly generous offer made after the fraud on the court was raised in a 12B1 motion that the judge didn't order, no response necessary, denied, but seems to be taking it seriously. And the response includes the mandatory threat, insult, accusation, sarcasm. Like the judge has already said, I want you two to be civil each other. We need to get along as we get through this. This email right here going absolutely against that. Going absolutely against that. Uh but yeah, like, and this is also journalists covering this can see from these emails they're only interested in exploiting as many proceedings as possible. Wow, talk about projection there, Bubbles. Little projection, huh? Oh, actually, this isn't Bubbles. Who is this? This is to Bruce Matskin. So we don't know who this is from. Unless if it's him sending it to himself as well. Do we know who this response is? Yeah, that's the thing. Bubbles has said we're not journalists. Okay, well, what's a journalist? What's a journalist? Because I have my degree in journalism. So, go right ahead. You can contact Eastern Michigan University. You'll see I have a bachelor's of science in journalism. So how am I not a journalist? I'm dealing with this with the federal government right now about this channel. They believe that the stories I do are not in the public interest, but yet since they made that claim, I've doubled my following. So apparently, to me, the public has interest. Wouldn't this be abuse of federal court? Potentially, it'll be up to the judge. We'll see what the judge says. It was concurred last night on Tugs that this is set up to sue everyone he sent it to. Well, you can send things to people all day long. He can send it. There was never a contract for this to be off the record. He can say this is off the record all day long. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Like, I never agreed to that. If he tries to sue me, I've already said what I'm going to do. I will file a federal. I will. Well, I would file in California court an anti-SLAPP lawsuit. 100%, I would. Anti-SLAPP is you're trying to file lawsuits to take away someone's First Amendment rights. And I know Tug is in a state with an anti-SLAPP, and that's also where Georgie is. I believe Megan is an anti-SLAPP state. I'm not 100% on that. Shara is 100% in an anti-SLAPP state. Florida is an anti-SLAPP. Ohio has anti-SLAPP. Not every state does, but many do. And it's to stop lawsuits like this of, just trying to silence people. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what their strategy is here. I don't think it's a successful strategy. we'll see. The two fleas and Bubbles have made comments about Randy losing his law license. Do you think they're going to go after him now? Here's the thing. Go after him. That's what I say. Yeah, make a complaint. You know, make a complaint, because I think that'll just blow up in their face. Just wait till they stop giving Lynette money and she turns on them. Yep. I don't think this is not from Randy or Doreen. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Randy will not lose his law. The fleas say a bunch of crap, and I'm gonna do a whole show on the fleas. They say a whole bunch of crap. TC's he does not get into the what the hell stuff. I have had TC, while you're here, I have had the Freedom Flock on Rumble. It's been going on in the background. The cat actually has enjoyed checking it out. My cat does watch TV. Yeah, something like 34 states. So it's a majority of the states have anti-slap. Not every single one, but a good number of them. Wouldn't pay the fleas too much attention there. Yeah, they're total idiots. Idiots. Let's see if we can find the other stuff that was. Oh, so this was Bruce Matskin to Bruce Matskin. So he sent it to himself. What a dummy. I thought there was another email. Maybe it was just another one. So, but yeah, I don't think this is the smartest strategy. In fact, a lot of what he's doing just seems incredibly dumb to me. Yeah, I think they're all definitely like given this, given the uh, the dodging of the depositions, I think they're just daring the judge to do contempt of court. Yeah, I really think they are. I don't think it's and I said this early on. It seems to me like he's going to do a strategy of just throw everything at it, and I've seen lawyers do that. And I mean, some people can say, well, that's what you want a lawyer, you want a lawyer to do the Twinkie defense, to try to work in the best interest of their client, as do everything to see what can go. And there's other people who are like, that's a bad strategy because it looks like desperation. So the dog has already torn up my bed. Did you guys see Glory? Did you see how she got groomed yesterday, didn't she, pretty girl? She's cold. She lost all that hair, and it is getting a little bit colder here for the next week, but yeah, she was cuddled up next to me. And I threw the covers over her, and then after a while she got hot. So, but her hair was long. It was long and matted, and she needed it more. Her nails is what I was worried. Her nails were getting long, and she doesn't like me doing her nails. She needs a new fur coat. I do have like sweaters and stuff I put on her. So when it gets colder, like I've got a True Religion shirt that I got at Marshall's for her. I'll throw that stuff on her. Excuse me. But that's some of the big stuff. Yeah, no, I did see you've got the TC audio. Save that for your show. don't give me all the content. You guys got to take some of the content. Sorry, I got people sending me stuff. Okay, nothing. I love the people posting in the hate group. Oh, Bruce is one. Okay. Okay. They really think that bothers us. Oh, Bruce is one. Okay. I'm just checking through other things in the news, seeing if there's anything. Well, wait, hold on here. Was that who I thought it was? I just saw a thing about a celebrity death, and oh no, it's not. Okay. I thought it was Ted Danson, but it's not. It was Tony Roberts, actor from Annie Hall and Serpico's died. But when it like flashed on my screen and then came off because I hate that Twitter. Like when I want Twitter to like refresh it, you got to like pull it down and do this. But then like sometimes when you bring it up, it'll show you what's up there and then refresh. Shizzy sent it to the judge. Yeah, the judge is not going to be happy about the attorneys involving journalists. And when you are saying that this is being done for YouTube content and you're showing that you're giving people YouTube content, you're not going to be taken too seriously. I would still haunt you. Wise, when are we going to do a joint stream? Me and Wise Angel, she does her tarot card readings. I wanted to find out when am I going to find a rich woman to marry, and it was not in her cards the other day. So if you're rich and you want me to do you, meet me by the nacho cart.
No.
Squid also sent it to the judge. Yeah. See, it was not sent to me because I was very clear with Bubbles. I felt what he was sending me was harassment, and I told him not to harass me anymore. So that's why he stopped. And if he wants to bring a lawsuit, and I had that in writing. So if he wants to bring a lawsuit with me posting these emails, I mean, that's on him. In my therapy, I've learned that I cannot control what others do. I can only control my reaction to the things that they do. So if he's gonna do a lawsuit on myself and others, yeah, he can file lawsuits, but I can do counter lawsuits. Sending emails is not necessarily grounds for a restraining order unless you've done threats, and legal threats generally do not rise to that occasion. However, if you've told them, I stop contacting me, I want no further contact with you, and they do, now it's harassment, and then you can get an RO. I have sent that. I can't tell you about anyone else. Georgie sent the judge a request to be her Valentine. I hope Tug and Megan will send the judge. I mean, his whole strategy of this is going to go into the public sphere is just, in my opinion, just a mistake. Just a mistake. But again, you do you, boo. AVA. So this is a legitimate question AVA does have, and we've been talking about this. If he did airsoft stuff would you watch? I can tell you I would. I would. And I don't do airsoft, but I have seen veterans who play airsoft post their stuff. But is that something you guys would be interested in? I did post a pre-recorded healing meditation last night after I popped up on. That's something. Maybe we should do because I have done guided meditation before. Maybe we should do a meditation stream. I'd be up for that. I don't know what airsoft is, but I will watch. Airsoft is like paintball, but you use little, I believe they're little plastic BBs. So if you shot someone up close, yeah, it'll hurt and it could break the skin, but from a distance, you're just gonna feel something, you know, bounce off you. Milsim West is veteran owned and operated. I love their events. Yeah, and keep me apprised. Like if you come back down here for any events, or if you have friends who are down here for any events, I would go and I'd consider covering them. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I think a meditation stream would be good. Um, for a lot of people, a lot of veterans especially, I've said this many times. If it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. And a lot of veterans are not really open to trying different things to help with their PTSD. They're very stubborn, but they should be. They should be open. Oh, I've got Tim sending me messages. Tim is a veteran. Uh, he is battling cancer. Good dude. So if you could pray for Tim, um, definitely. Uh, very 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 nice guy, veteran. So he needs prayers. Give him your prayers. If you're not religious, just send him good vibes. I know he appreciates it. What equipment do you need to buy? If you're talking the GoPro, we can start small and then work up to it. Stop rocking. This is a rocking chair. I'm, I'm not nervous or anything. I just rock with my coffee. I like to sit on the porch uh, in the mornings, like when I'm at my parents' house, and I'll look out over the lake and just sit in a rocking chair and drink my coffee. The key is I'm not in a depot. That's the key. I'm not in a depot. So, yep, prayers for Tim. Thank you guys. I do appreciate that. And I know Tim appreciates it. Will you ever come over to the UK for any of our armed service events, our museums, um, in June? I am going to be going back to the UK. I don't know when yet. I'm trying to work. I had a weekend planned, and my friends that I was going to visit, they are going to be in Turkey on holiday. So I did say I would be going there, and they live um, outside of Birmingham. But I really want to take my son, and his mom is already being a pain about me taking him places. Um, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Yeah, those hostages, they looked really bad, Star. It's really sad. And all the people defending Hamas, it's like At what point in history were people who took hostages ever the good guys? Like, if you don't like what, you know, Israel does, that's fine, but Israel's dedicated to peace. They really are. And the proof of that, they went to war in the past with Jordan, Egypt, uh, and have peace treaties with them. So if you're willing to be peaceful with them, they'll be peaceful with you. You need a camera with Wi-Fi and HDMI. Um, need a device called Yellow Box lapel mic. So the lapel mic, I bought mine off of Temu, and it works really well, and it connects to via USB-C into my phone. Um, I do have that. Um, do you really need a Wi-Fi camera though? Because you could just put in a micro SD and then put it into your computer later to upload. I would imagine, and I would be careful because I would imagine there's a lot of bad words that are said. If I know veterans. Um, they're going to a very touristy place in Turkey, so I think they're going to be fine. And she has traveled all over the world. I think she's been to over 150 countries. Okay. Um, so yeah, we can look at the stuff. If we can get any of the stuff cheap or used, let's start with that, ABA. And you know, because we have funds in the nonprofit, I could easily set things up as like a grant where, we'll give you the money for it. And as you stream and make money, you could, a 0% loan and just slowly pay it back. Absolutely. We could do something like that. Oh, I've been buying stuff off Team. In fact, I'm going to do my review on this. I got this off of Temu. So yeah, I'm going to be doing reviews. I don't think the tariffs are going to go through. I think Trump is serious, but you just got to understand 85% of the US economy, of our GDP, is things made here. So tariffs on that other 15% are not gonna. I know people are like, it's gonna collapse the economy. It'll affect the economy. It won't collapse the economy. And what'll happen is, for that 15%, American companies will just start making them here. That's what's gonna happen. And that's why you're seeing these other countries back down so fast from these tariffs, is because they will hurt these other countries more than they would hurt the US. That's why I've told people the US will always be a self-sufficient superpower. Always. And it's because we're such a big country and we have such a diverse landscape here. Literally, we have a rainforest, we have a desert, we have a temperate climate, we have plains, we have mountains. So pretty much, there's not many resources that we don't have here that we would need to rely on someone else. So because of that, the U.S. will always be a player. Um, so Lulu, I have tried to do this in the past. I just didn't have enough followers. I may, because I had like 1,000 followers, um, but I may start doing that again. Here's the thing, because I am considering trying affiliate marketing, getting a promotion code so we can get stuff cheaper. Is there anything that you guys? That's really what drives it. What do you guys buy? Now, when I was just doing, straight veteran nation, when I was doing the stories, um, well, way before the what the hells, a lot of my audience was men 35 to 55. So I was reaching out to like uh, gun safe companies because men of that age buy gun safes. So there you go. But now the audience has shifted. Now I have more of a female audience, most of them are over the age of 45. So now we have to adjust. What do you guys want? And that's what will drive what I get. I do go camping. In fact, I might be out camping next weekend. So that's a good idea. And I do live next to Joshua Tree. One thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start, and this is separate from the show. I'm going to start. I have a nice camera, and I have some, pictures. As I was learning to be a photographer, I have some nice pictures that I might put up as prints and start selling. For because a lot of people like having prints. Maybe you'll see me with an Etsy shop. Whoa, kitty. Whoa. But that would be another business that I have. I would not do that under the show or the foundation. That would be a separate thing. Um, which I do have that ability. In fact, I was going to work on a new T-shirt today, and I need to send it to myself. Like I had a design that was inspiring me, but I'm gonna do a different design. So, I got someone. Cat, stop! I know you want petted, but I don't want to pet you right now. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. Such a pain in the butt. Um, Mike's Latina Ranch. There you go. Now you're gonna get petted. Home Testers Club. All you have to do is apply. If picked, you review. I would absolutely do stuff like that. But I've been looking into all this other stuff that I can do for my businesses just to make money. And I'm pretty good with t-shirts. Um, but there are some t-shirt ideas I cannot like you know, they're not part of the Veteran Nation brand. So that's why I'm not doing them. But if I do another separate merch store, then I can still sell them. And I'll do that. I'll do a DBA underneath my company. Savvy Circles. Well, you can apply and get freebies and review. Kitty, right? He really. Okay. Yeah, go find something to do. Go play with the dog. The dog's just sleeping. So yeah, that's but here's the other thing. If you guys email companies and say, "Hey, you should advertise on Veteran Nation," they're more apt to do that. And I'll tell you the ones like the VFW. Why the VFW is doing like I believe they paid for a Super Bowl commercial, and it's like, why are you going to waste that money? Like yeah, do veterans watch the Super Bowl? Yeah, but you're going to get they should be, and I'm not saying if they don't want to advertise on Veteran Nation, fine. But you know what? There's other great veteran shows out there, and I've had several of them on. I've been on several of them. They should be advertising on those shows. Do you know what $50 a month can do for a podcast, for a veteran podcast? Like, because this does get expensive. I'm just fortunate that I've got a good head on my shoulders, that I've made very good financial decisions, that I can do this. Me buying equipment for the show has never been a problem. I'm actually looking right now at buying a new laptop. I took mine in and had some friends look at it yesterday, and it's cooked. It's cooked. So I'm going to get a new laptop. Now, am I going to get the world's biggest and brightest? Probably not. I just like having something that when I'm on the road, I don't have to rely on my phone. Do not eat slug soup. To all the Latina MILFs, I bring soup. There's no good soup shop here in my town, and that is a bit frustrating because every once in a while I like having a good soup. We were talking about the priests. There's actually two priests. I do enjoy watching their show, and it's called Breaking the Habit. Um, Here, I'll show you. These are Franciscan priests, and they do reaction videos. And they'll just talk about different things. Sometimes about the church. Sometimes, they'll review like um, Hollywood Hollywood movies where they'll show things about the church and just discuss if they think it's good or not. Um, so, they do that. Ask the fleas for laptop money. They all just get in. See, that's the thing. I would never be like that. I'm not. There's no reason for me to ask. Like, I don't like asking people for stuff. People who want to donate, I'm like, well, yeah, you could donate. I would much rather you buy a T-shirt so you get something. Um, I've had people say, well, you should do a Amazon wish list. I might, as I do this, because the merch store I'd start would be on Amazon, just because high potential for sales, straight business decision. Um, so yeah, I'd probably do something like that. But you know, it is what it is. Excuse me. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna start working on this T-shirt, and I think when I get it, you'll appreciate what I'm doing with it. Okay, close that. Open that. Because yeah, I think you guys will like this T-shirt idea. This thing. Where? Okay. I'm used to using my main screen, so I got to move all my little bars and everything off of the main screen and over onto this one. Once I get it up here, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. But I think this will be a good shirt. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Let me. No, no, no. Window. Boom. Boom. All right. So let's see. And that should be like that. And we'll go much bigger. I'll change the font to something else. What is a good... No, I don't like that one. Maybe. Let's look through. That one's not bad. The fonts are always a little bit quirky. That one I like. I'm going to leave that in there for right now. Bold it. That should actually be about 60. Okay. So I like that. That one's not bad. And then I had a layer. And I want this to be in white. And this will be text. I got to figure out which. Because I've got one. It's the military one. Where's it at? Here we go. I kind of like this one. But let's look. Yeah, I think I like this one. What do you guys think? Like that? We'll increase the font on this. Make it bigger. Where is... Oh, we gotta make this way bigger. What do you guys think? Like that? No, we'll change the font. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I kind of like that one. I kind of like that one. Do you go? Do you guys like this font? I'll make it a little bit smaller. So, do you guys like this? Is this a shirt you would buy? This would be a Veteran Nation shirt. This 100% would be a Veteran Nation shirt. Give me $10, I'll make. I can do this. I can do this, Slug. Why would I pay you to do this? I can do this. There, finished my coffee, and because of the cup warmer, it was warm to the end. Do you guys like this font, or should I change this font for Take No Shit? Okay. What I should do. You'll have space, Latinas. I bet you will. So I kind of like this. What do you guys change? What are you saying change, John? What do you guys think? Georgie, what do you think? I can do it for free. I don't mind making shirts. They're not a big deal for me. So here's what the question is going to be: this font or this one? This one's called True Crime. The other one is called, hold on here, The Buster. So this is The Buster, and the other one is True Crime. Which one do you guys like best? This is Buster. The other one is True Crime. Yeah, there's True Crime. Move the lady up and over a little. I can do that. Let's decide on the font though first. True Crime. You like True Crime? I like this font. I might play with that one a little bit. Okay, True Crime. Okay. So we'll go back and we'll move her. Well, it's actually Buddha. There we go. And here, let's test out some more fonts. Okay, so we got True Crime font, so we'll test out this one here. That one I do like. I'm not opposed to, but I'm not opposed. I'll change things up. Now we gotta switch to black. Oh no, gotta click off of this. Switch to black. Come on. No. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. Do no harm. It's not Buddha, it's a feminine. Okay. Okay. That was one that's not bad. I don't like the spacing. If I use that one, I would fix the spacing. I like that one. Again, I would have to fix the spacing. No, I do not like that. That one's not bad. I'll tell you what my concern is some of these being like this one's a very thick font, and I worry about the top one being too thin. That's my concern. Yeah, I did not like the coffee bean one. No. Go back to the original font and add a shadow. I worry that'll make it look uneven because there's no shadow on the other one. You know what I'm looking for? Something that's more like a Hindu style font. Oh, we looked at that one. That one's not bad. I kind of like that one. This one is, I'll have to correct the spacing, but this one is, yeah, like the other one. It's a bolder font. So maybe I'll stick with this one. Here, let's fix the spacing on it and see what it looks like. Here, I'm actually gonna delete this, and I'm gonna put this in its own layer. Okay. So that way, as I fix the spacing, I don't have to worry about other stuff happening. What do you think? You like the idea of the skinny font? I know. I don't want to go through the time of doing more and more free fonts, at least right now. I just worry about doing a skinny font that it will be harder to see. And this one, while it's a bolder font, it is skinnier than the other one. But I kind of really like this. What do you guys think? I, I'm about to slap the table on this one and post it on Veteran Nation. Would you guys buy this? Would you know someone that would buy this? Do something more feminine? Like what? The only thing more feminine with do no harm would be a script. Like more of a script, but I just don't like the way the scripts look. I mean, here, I'll add another layer, we'll try it out. Here. Oh, gotta be in black. Why is this not? Why is that not showing? What the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Click off it, come back to it. What the hell? Why is this not working? I do not know what's going on now. Why is none of this showing? That one shows. There we go. What do you think? You like that one better? Linux Libertine is that one. Or that one. You like this one? Because, yeah, the only other thing I could do is a script. Where's a good script? That's a script. Well, we already saw that one, though. What other scripts do I have? So you guys like the script or the Libertine? Which one was this one? Script or Libertine? Linux Libertine. Libertine. Okay. Okay. I'll save as. This will be a veterination shirt. I'm going to put it over here. Yeah, I'll save that file. But then I'm going to save it as a PNG. Okay. Flatten. All right. So now I just have to log into Fourth Wall and put this up. We will have a new t-shirt for sale. And I do want to thank Paul. Paul bought some, what's it? He bought a coffee mug yesterday. Thank you so much, Paul. I do appreciate that. And put that on a hat. I can do it on a hat. Hold on here. Let me upload the image. I'm going to do it on a shirt, and I'll do it on a hat. Oh, I got to, okay. Hold on here. I got to actually make that bigger. size. Okay, maintain aspect ratio. Yes, I do want to replace. Boom. Flatten. Okay. I'll let you guys watch me do the design. Or, nope, that's the wrong one. No wonder why. That's why. I'm looking in the wrong spot. So there we go. That's actually good quality. And then on the left sleeve, we will put the Veteran Nation logo. Actually, you know what? No. We'll put the Veteran Nation logo on the back. That's what we'll do. There we go. Let's make sure this is centered. There we go. Hard to see with the sun coming in my face now. All right. Colors. Okay, we have black. We will want white. What other colors should we do? What colors would you guys want this in? Athletic Heather. That's always a top seller. I'll do a pink for the ladies. Do we have an olive? Do natural. Do it small up by the collar. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Whereas olive. Yeah, we'll do army. And olive. Okay, yeah, there's olive. Okay. I'll go back to this. Get smaller. So like that. Up there like that. White won't work unless it's screen printed. It is. They do screen printing. Here it is in white. Blue and gray. Okay. The heather is kind of a gray, but I'll see if they have another gray. Dark gray heather. I'll do heather dust, and let's see, blue. Ocean blue is one I always like to do. We'll do aqua. And steel blue. I kind of like it in the natural. I think that's pretty good. I'll have to look at the tie-dye shirts. I think that, yeah. I can see veterans that would wear that. Well, thank you, Paul. We do appreciate it. So I think this will be a good shirt. And then with this on the back. I just didn't have any with the logo on the back. That's why I was like, okay, I'll do the logo on the back. But I'll also do a hat with this too. So, preview. Guys like that? I like it. I think it's good. The only thing I might do is this. Let me go back to the artwork. Might raise this a little bit higher. There we go. I think that'll be good. A lot of options. People can do different colors. $17. I might make that a little bit cheaper. King, you have to be up here. Come on, get out of here. Thank you. Okay. Wait. We'll use the Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, price. We're going to bring this down to, let's see. Only make $1. Okay, yeah, we'll do 17. What? Okay, $20. Make $2. Okay, that's fair. So the price changed on that a little bit. But $20 for a shirt. Yeah, it won't let me do. They changed it a bit. Oh, hey, Melissa. So there. We'll save that one. Now we'll do a hat. So that's now public. Now let's do a hat. That's a $14 hat. Here, we'll apparel. And where is hats? Maybe it's under accessories. Hats. Okay. What does this one look like? Okay, that's your more traditional. Okay. A dad hat. Wow, that sounds 100% me. Actually, I do like the tie-dye. I think I'll do a tie-dye hat for this one. Instead of doing a tie-dye shirt, we'll do a tie-dye hat. How does that sound? I can do a trucker hat. But I like this with tie-dye. I know we were talking about the tie-dye shirt. Okay. Now we'll do flat embroidery. So there we go with that. No, I think the position's good. On the back, we'll put the Veteran Nation logo. Got one that is perfect circle. Where are you at? Where'd you go? Nope. You know what? I guess I'll just use this one. Because I know that's a big design. It has too many colors or is low quality due to compression. Okay. Yep, it's the compression. Hold on, add image. Let's try this one. Wise Angel is back. Yep, may not. Okay. So we'll remove that one. Let's see, do I have it in here? No. Black and white, no. This one's probably going to have the same problem. If I have to leave this off, I'll leave it off. It's not the end of the world not having the logo on this one. Yep, say I'll just leave it off. There we go. Okay. So it'll just have on the front, do no harm, take no shit. Can we make that a little bit bigger? Nope. So there we go. Preview. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sometimes it says low quality when it's really not. Sometimes it looks a little bit fuzzy. I like that. All right. Because this is embroidery, is why the one logo. Okay. I don't need to make... Let's see. What will $17 make us? $1.50. So let's do $18 for a hat. That's not bad. So there we go. Let's see about a trucker hat. I gotta go to hats, accessories, hats. Where is a trucker hat? Camouflage trucker hat. There we go. And you know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream because I'm gonna have to play with the image to make sure the embroidery comes out good. And I was gonna end stuff anyway, so I'll keep working on these. The trucker hat'll come out. You guys will be able to get it. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Thank you guys, everyone, for joining me this morning. I might be around later on today. We'll see. Don't know. But if you guys need me, you can always reach out to me. You can DM me, you can call, text, you can email me. I try to make myself as available as need be. But I will put the Vet Nation logo. I'm gonna have to touch up that logo though, so that it'll goes on there, and that'll be a little bit more involved. So that's the only reason I was like, before I get into it, I'll just end the stream. So thank you guys all for joining me. I do appreciate you all being here. Make sure you go to AVA and watch one of his videos for me. I will appreciate that. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wilburns. Give Georgie some love. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Goose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awaking to lighten her load. America's awaking to lighten her load.